All right, on tonight's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our AI Learning Agents project. Let's have a look at what we went over tonight. Yesterday, if you recall, we went over the process of actually coding out our entire project. Tonight, we're going to run it in our Google Colab and see if everything is up and running the way it should be. I did the pip installs already, and I did the imports because they were taking kind of long to try to do them while the camera was running. So I went ahead and did it first, and now we're going to attempt to run the code. So as you can see here, this is the actual code after the pip installs and the and load to come. You can see our .env.load file says false. I'm going to explain to you why it says that in a second. Let's try to run through everything first and see exactly what's going on. So this is the code we're running. You can see all of the cells are working so far. Everything is going through the way it should. Everything is being registered and picked up. And see what happens when we start actually trying to apply our agents. So our first agent you see here, our engineer is the first one we're trying to actually initiate. And you can see we're getting the error here because our API key isn't being picked up, which it shouldn't be, but it's not being registered at all. Our agent should still be at least being picked up. So that tells me we don't have our env file over here. So we're going to come over here, go to files. We're going to upload our env file from our local device. I'm going to click on that there. That should bring it over to our Google Colab. Now we should have access to that .env file with our API key or our mock API key, because again, we're not using the API key. So let's go back up here and we're going to reinitialize the .env.load. And as you can see, now it says true. That means we are connected to our API key or our .env file. So now we can move forward. So let's do that. We're going to do that again. Let's go down to user proxy. Make sure that goes through. User proxy is good. Let's see if our first agent goes through. As you can see, our first agent now goes through, which is the engineer. And you can see there. Second one is going to be our scientist. That agent goes through well. Next agent is going to be our planner. Planner goes through. The critic goes through. And let's see what we have here. And then the group chat gets initiated. Next is our manager. And now we're going to attempt to initiate our, let me see what we're going to do. We're going to initiate our chat. Let's get and click on that. So you can see here, we are going to administer to our manager. This is the message, or this is what we want our manager to do. Find papers on LLM applications from the ARXIV, I don't know what that is, in the last week, and create a markdown table of the different domains. Let's see if that actually went through. So you can see everything's initiated and it started to run. So us as the admin to the chat manager, we want you to find papers on the LLM applications from the ARXIV in the last week, create a markdown table of the different domains. As you can see, it did start to actually initialize that and start going, but it's not going to go all the way through because we don't have our API key initiated. So everything is working the way it should be, and our group chat is officially done. Now we're going to be moving forward from here. I'm not sure exactly where, but we're going to be moving forward from the group chat and starting on the next phase of the AI learning agents. Of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. For now, this is the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.